Come on, come on, come on. Chelsea won, Tottenham nil. Enzo with the goal. Cole Palmer with his first assist since December 1st. And Tottenham lose to Chelsea yet again at Stamford Bridge. Is it a surprise? No, no, no. It is not a surprise. So hold that, Tottenham fans. And big up the Chelsea guys, because guess what? We are now back into the top four. And we didn't make it easy for ourselves. We did not make it easy for ourselves. But we have got the job done, and that's the only thing that matters for me. And to everyone who supported me on the watch along, on all of the socials, I appreciate it. Make sure to come over to the YouTube channel to check this out, the full version. So please check it out. But yeah, man, this is the match review. And Chelsea won, Tottenham nil. Aye, man, it is what it is. We would have hoped for more goals, but it didn't happen. Moises Caicedo did have a goal disallowed, but aye, man, it got disallowed. These referees, though, these guys are jokes. Because why does it take you so long to look at these decisions? Why does it take you so long to look at not even just that decision, but the decision for Tottenham? Like, if we're going to be honest with ourselves, like, whoever it was that fouled him, he went on to score, I think it was Saw from Tottenham, bro. You're looking at these decisions for like 5 or 6 minutes. Then there's 12 minutes at the end of the game. For what reason? Just to add more drama to it? Fam, these referees, these guys are jarring, especially when it comes to refereeing Chelsea matches. But nonetheless, we have got the win, and that is the most important thing. So yeah, man, whew, thank the Lord. But just to go through the whole entire game in terms of like the first half. In the first half, in the first couple of minutes, we had a good chance. Trevor Chalobah with a ball over the top. Nicholas Jackson, he gets on the end of it, but then the Tottenham defender, he gets in front of Nicholas Jackson once he gets around the keeper. The ball has come off the Tottenham player, gone on to Nicholas Jackson, and then hits the post, goes out for a corner. That's within the first like 3 minutes of the game. And we could have been 1-0 up straight away. 1-0 up straight away. And to be fair to you, like for the first 20 minutes, it was very good. I'll be honest. We was creating chances. Enough times was getting into Tottenham's box, but just nothing came off. Whereas us getting into their boxes, not taking enough shots. Cole Palmer tried to set up Enzo Fernandez. Defender was there. Like a lot of very good first calls. I'll be wrong, or close calls, I should say, that happened in this game. But yeah, man, this is just the thing that happened with Chelsea. Our attack wasn't really firing like that, even though it's creating chances, but the amount of chance that we have on target, it's not really good enough, going to be honest with you. But it's just a good thing that Tottenham, for the most part, they were tired. When I mean tired, they just were on niche. They didn't do anything in the first half. They had like maybe, I don't think they even had a shot on target. If they did, they had a one shot on target in the whole of the first half, while we had like 3 or 4. Like it's not that great more, but in terms of just creating chances, we were creating a lot more. We just can't have the end product. Coming close, but not close enough. Nicholas Jackson, who in his return today done very well. The amount of times he danced off a couple players, tried to create chances, even had a shot go over the bar, which he created for me was decent. And I'm happy, pardon me, I'm happy to know that Nicholas Jackson is back because we've missed him a lot. Is it a surprise that even though he didn't get an assist but or get a goal, Cole Palmer gets his assist? Like for me, it's not really a surprise. Nicholas Jackson and his team makes us play a little bit better on the front foot, in my opinion. And it's just very good because he returned today. Cole Palmer was in the squad from the first since the Arsenal game. Noni Madueke returned, so that was good. But the bad news is just the fact that Romeo Lavia, Wesley Fofana, were out. They got injured, which is very jarring because I would have hoped that Lavia would have been fit. I was expecting to see Wesley Fofana in this team, but not happening. These guys were not in the squad, which is very, very jarring because they have been persistent with injuries. They have been. They were not in the starting 11. And even just speaking of the starting 11, this was our starting 11 for the game. It was Robert Sanchez in goal. Right back was Malo Gusto. Centre backs was Trevor Chalobah, Levi Colwill, left back Mark Cucurella, CDMs Enzo Fernandez, as well as Moises Caicedo. Left mid was Jadon Sancho. Right mid was Pedro Neto. Cam was Cole Palmer. Strike was Nicholas Jackson. I was happy with the lineup. I'm not going to be mistaken. I wasn't happy with necessarily every single part of the lineup, but for the majority, I was happy with it. This is a team that could get the job done, and it was proved that we got the job done against Tottenham. I was hoping to score more goals, but it just didn't happen. But at least we was able to keep a clean sheet for the second season in a row at Stamford Bridge against Tottenham, and just another clean sheet in general. Like Sanchez, he made some couple decent saves, and fam, yeah, man. In the second half, it was a lot more entertaining. Enzo Fernandez, obviously, he got the goal in the first 5 minutes. Great ball in from Cole Palmer. Enzo was at the end of it, header, and fine finish. This is Enzo's best season for us in the Premier League so far. He's adding goals and assists, not only for the national team like he would have sworn for Argentina against Brazil, but he's done it today. And this is just very good. The momentum that we need to keep building to help us get top four, just top five this season to get Champions League football for next season is important. And he points to the badge. He is for this team. He wants us to just do the utmost. And most Chelsea fans, or every single Chelsea fan, just wants our team to start winning and competing for the best trophies like we used to. And I can understand that a lot of fans will be frustrated with how the game would have played out today, or we should have done better, and all these different kind of things. You're entitled to your opinion, but for me, the only thing that matters is just to win at this point. There's teams out there that could have won by different amounts, but the only thing that matters is just to win. We got the job done. And even though it was looking very long at one point for the last like 10 or 15 minutes where Tottenham could have scored, we held it down. We done enough. Enzo Maresca made some good decisions, taking off Jadon Sancho, Brangononi, Madweki. He made us go very defensive, taking off Enzo, taking off Cole Palmer, bringing on Reece James. Like, things could have gone very differently, if we're going to be honest. Like, these could have backfired, could have gone very defensive. And he even put Malo Gusto on the left wing, which was surprising, but he's just trying to just make sure that we get the 3 points because Champions League football is a must. It's an absolute must. So I give credit to Enzo Maresca. He put out a good enough lineup to get the result. His subs were good enough. And we get the 3 points. The only issues is that what's going to happen with Wesley Fofana? What's going to happen with Romeo Lavia? It's a good thing that come next season, we're going to get Andre Santos back into the team because Lavia is injured way too much. But even if we was able to try and sell him, like, who's even going to buy him? But for me, as long as he eventually just comes back and just keeps and just he's fit a lot more, because we've had Reece James injured for so many different seasons, yet we still gave him a chance. I think Lavia, because of his age, he has many more years to play football, and unless he gets like a serious injury where like he done last year, he's out for a sustained period of time for numerous more times, then it's gonna be long. But Romeo Lavia, because he has such a future ahead of him and so many more years, I think we should give him more chances. Wesley Fofana, depends how long he's out for, but we need to buy another centre back in the summer anyway, in my opinion. And we have Andre Santos coming back to the club next season, so he could fill in the roles of Enzo and Caicedo, as well as the other player that we have coming in the summer as well. So for me, the injury news is very jarring. But at the end of the day, we have the win against Tottenham Hotspur in a London derby, a must-win game, and we won the game. Like I said, we now move back in to the top four. We have, I believe, Brentford this Sunday and another must-win game. Every game is a must-win game. I've been saying if we can win 5 games of our next 9, we will most likely, for me, get top four. And that includes beating Newcastle when we do play them. But we just have to wait and see at this point. Cole Palmer with 21 goals and assists in the Premier League now. Big him up. Enzo Fernandez, another goal to your very good season. Big you up. And the performance, another clean sheet. This is calm. Our second clean sheet in a row. at Stamford Bridge after we beat Leicester. Like, it's calm, but we have more tests coming, especially towards the end of the season. I just hope that the team does well enough to get into the Champions League, because that's the main aim, as well as winning the Conference League. But hey, man, that is it. And like I said before, thank you to everyone for your support on the watch long. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Watch these videos for as long as possible, because it helps me get closer to monetization. So please support the channel. Leave any thoughts and opinions you have down below. There was no correct score prediction, so there will be no shout outs. So yeah, man. Thank you for your support regardless. And I'll catch you guys soon with some more Chelsea content. And I will be doing a live stream at some point for FC25. So stay tuned for that. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And as always, come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Hold that one, Spurs fans. Hold that.